So here you have it. This is most of the cash gathered in one container. This is actually quite heavy. There actually is more money around, but this is enough. This is fine right now. We've got the treasure. It actually looks like some kind of treasure chest. So it's time to count it. Obviously, I may look like an autistic kid and I might behave like an autistic kid, but trust me, I'm far from the autism spectrum. I'm not going to take each of these coins and count them separately. That would be autistic. We're going to do this the old way, the Jewish way. So, welcome to the Jewish section of the show. Shabbat Shalom, guys. And as much as I would like this to be some kind of edgy joke, it actually isn't. There's lots of historical paintings depicting Jews counting money, so it's I don't know. So as I said, I'm not going to count all of this one by one. This would be pretty fucking stupid. We're going to use the scales. I don't have the scales. I'm going to go and buy the scales. So I have bought the scales. The kitchen type one, you know, this little thing that actually tells you how much grains you have poured into the bowl. It's new, it's not open yet, and so on. So we're going to do the unboxing. Okay, there's a battery. Yeah, there's actually batteries inside. That's a good thing. I was wondering. But yeah, this is the electronic scale. You don't want to use the clockwork one because you're going to be counting money. This has certain weight, you know, and you should know this to a certain decimal point. We're going to have to fucking thing. Oh, that's actually quite clever. So for the younger audience, for those of you who for some reason still cannot imagine how can you count money with scales, well, you must be really poor fuckers if you still don't get what I'm trying to do here. You put money on the scales. You're certain that certain amount of money has certain weight, and you put the money on the scale, and you should know. Oh, because it was turned on with the pressure of. How do you turn this off? I broke it. So you know for a fact that certain amount of money has certain weight, and you just put certain amount of money on the weight, and well, it's self-explanatory. You should know how much money you've put by multiplying it by this kind of constant you've had here. So let's go with the first testing. This is supposed to be 2 grams. If I place another one of these, actually no, because this is the different here. These have different proportions of elements, so I'm gonna have to pick the better one. So here's another old one. When I place this coin on top of this scales, there should be 4 grams. So the scale plan did not really work out. I'm going to have to find a different way to count all this money. I'm not going to count it one by one. This is autistic. I'm not doing that. You have to be smart in life. You have to find solutions to problems. You can't just do all the work, you know. And since I cannot count on wave of the money, I think I'm going to try to think of using its geometry to count it or something. I'm thinking of, I don't know, like stuffing into bottle, into the tube, like, you know, those vitamin tubes. You just stuff a certain amount and you know for sure that this certain amount is certain value. You know, something like this. I'm gonna have to think this through. There's still some cash around, say here or here. What is this? 2 gross. Bang. So that's the money. Since we have such precise tools nowadays and we can make coins. All of these coins, all of these coins and these have the same dimensions. All of these have same dimensions, all of these and these and these and these, they have same dimensions. So you can simply measure the height of the pile and by this determine how much money do you actually have. And I think this will be more precise method. Okay, so here's the method I have came up with. It requires me to count 10 instances of each coin. So here is actually, this is 10 coins. This is a pile of 10 coins, and all of these have actually the same height. So all I have to do is just take different piles of coins from this heap and measure them up visually, and I will know that there will be another 10. This seems to be another 10. Is it another 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So since we can rely on dimensions, since we can rely on repetitiveness of dimensions of these kinds of coins we have nowadays, because they're made in such precise way, we can use this method. So here's 40 coins, and I did not have to count each one of those. I can just simply take any amount from this heap and that seems like another 10 to me. Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's our method, and that's how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to even arrange this in a special way that will make the counting actually faster. We will be placing 5 piles per one row. So then we will be just able to look at this grid that we've created and obviously multiply the width and the height, and we'll get the amount of coins we have times 10. Let's do this. And one last coin that did not get into any heap, but we have the heaps assembled. From simple calculations you can do, this is 5 times 6, that's 30, plus 10 from here, so that's 311 coins. So this is 3 złote. This heap is equal to this much. This is this plus these 11 ones. So I've assembled all the money I had on the table into heaps, and I have made some calculations, and results are, well, I thought there's gonna be less actually. In total I have 348.82 złotych. So it's, the average pay is around, I don't know, around 2000 or something. So this is like Not even a quarter, but still I thought there's gonna be like, I don't know, 200 max. And that's not even all the money I have. This is like 70% of the cash I have in this house. There's probably something more that I have missed. There's still at least one mythical bottle with money inside. So I'm gonna have to find it. In general, I'm happy. This doesn't solve my money problem entirely, but it does most certainly help. I think I'm going to have enough money to buy myself wood so I can craft a table, a desk, I mean, and yeah, that's gonna be one step forward. I'm happy. Are you happy? Because I'm happy.